Hey guys, this is Execute OSRS, and today we'll be doing Dragon Slayer. You must have 32 quest points to start the quest, and you must be able to defeat a level 83 dragon. The items needed are a hammer, an unfired bowl, a wizard mind bomb, a lobster pot, 2k or 10k gold depending on if you have 33 mage or not, 3 planks, 90 steel nails, major range gear if your defense is low and you cannot tank a level 82 lesser demon or defend against a level 83 dragon, silk, anti-dragon shield, good food, the best armor or gear that you have. If you do have 33 mage, bring 1 air and 1 law rune, and if you can, get the chronicle. It'll speed the quest up a little bit. Now, if you're an Iron Man or do not have the money to buy some of these items, I will have a couple of them coming up and showing you where to get them in game, either making them or getting them around the game, and I'll see you then. We'll be getting silk. You can get this in the clothing shop in the middle of Varrock. You just trade her and you can buy 1 silk for about 30 coins. Now we'll be on to our next item. So to make an unfired bowl you need 8 crafting, you need clay and a bucket of water. However, once you use the bucket of water on the clay you will get soft clay. So now you're going to use the soft clay on the pottery wheel in the barbarian village and you get the option of bowl. You just make the bowl. You'll get 18 crafting XP and you'll have an unfired bowl. And that's how you get that item, and we'll be on to the next. So you can get your planks by going to the Graveyard of Shadows, which is in level 19 Wilderness. There's a couple of plank spawns in the Graveyard of Shadows. There are some aggressive zombies that'll be walking around at level 18, level 24, stuff like that. However, there's a couple of plank spawns, so you can just kind of walk around and find them. So I'll see you with the next item. For our next item, we'll be getting the lobster pot that you can get from Garrett in Port Sarim. You can buy this lobster pot for 20 GP, and we'll be on to our next item. So the next item we're going to be getting is a wizard mind bomb, and you can get this in a Rising Sun Inn for 3 coins when you talk to Kaylee. This is in the western part of Falador. You just start talking to her, and then you select I'll try the wizard mind bomb. And she'll give it to you for 3 coins. And that's how you get the Wizard Mind Bomb. If you think you might accidentally left click it instead of right click it, you're going to need to use it on a door at a certain point in the quest. You might want to buy 2 just in case, and if you're using mage, it also gives you a magical boost. So if you want to use that to kill Elviarg, then you may want to get a couple of more. But anyways, we'll be back with the next item. A helpful item that you can obtain is the Chronicle from Diango. You can buy that for 300 coins, and then you can buy 10 teleport cards at 150 coins apiece, and you need them to teleport. Now this item is very helpful because it can teleport you directly to the Champions Guild, which kind of saves a little bit of time here and there when going back and forth from the quest start that you do have to go to, I think, twice. So now we should be on to the start of the quest. To start your quest, you need to go to the Champions Guild, which is south of Varrock, and then you'll be greeted by the Guildmaster. You're going to need to talk to the Guildmaster to start your quest. You're going to say, can I have a quest? This is the second option. You go through some dialogue, and then he'll tell you to go talk to Ozak in Edgeville. So now you can use a Varrock teleport to get there a little bit faster, or if you have a glory, you can teleport right there. Which would be very quick. But other than that, you're going to need to go to Edgeville. I'll see you there. once you are in Edgeville, you're going to want to keep traveling west, and there'll be this little house just kind of north of the general store. You'll go in and you'll see this kind of like fat old dude named Ozak. You're going to want to talk to him, and then select the first option. Can you sell me a replay body? And then the guildmaster told me, first option. And then the first option again. And then the first option again. And he'll tell you to go back to the guildmaster. So, if you have a chronicle like I do, you can just hit teleport and it'll bring you right next to it. If not, you can travel the same way back that we just came. And we will be at the Champions Guild. So once you're here, you're going to go back in. You be greeted by him again and whatnot. You're going to talk to him. And then select the second option. I talked to Ozak. He told me that he would give you a quest and we need to defeat the dragon. So you're going to go through some dialogue. Now you're going to want to make sure you hit every single one of these dialogue pieces. You're going to want to go through all of the different map pieces. And they'll kind of switch out the first two. Then you need to ask him to find a ship. Just go through every single option. Just make sure you hit every option, just so you don't have to come back here, because that would be really annoying. And then once you go through every option, you'll say, okay, I'll get going. So now we're going to get Melzar's piece first. This is in Remmington. So I suggest that you go get some combat gear, because you're going to have to fight some monsters. So I'm going to grab some combat gear, and I'll meet you guys in Remmington. Once you are in Remmington, in the northwestern corner, you'll find like this bigger house that you'll be able to go in because you now have the maze key. So now in this maze, you're gonna need to kill the monsters within the room and obtain keys, and you'll have to use them on their respective doors. Now there are some rats that do look a little different. So if you kill the right one, it should drop the key the first time. However, if you do not kill the right one, I believe this one is like a zombie rat that looks a little bit different than the others. But until you finish killing, or I guess until you get the key, we're going to be killing them. So I will see you once I have the key. Once you get the key, it'll be a red key. Take that key, point your camera north to make sure you go into the right room, and then you're going to want to enter this red door. Once you unlock the door, you head up the ladder. So once on the second floor, you're going to want to kill the ghost that is hooded without a cape. So it'll be this one. It should drop the orange key. Now hopefully, if I am correct, it will drop said key, and I will see you once I get the key. Once you get the key, make sure to pick it up, turn your camera northward, and then you're going to want to enter the second door where you can see the ladder right there, and you're going to want to open the orange door, and then climb up that ladder. And now you'll be in a room with skeletons. So, you're going to want to kill the skeleton with a small round shield, which I believe is this one. However, I think they do get aggressive, like you might be attacked by a couple before you can attack this one, so just kind of ride it out. If you need to kill a couple, you need to kill a couple. But once you kill whatever one has the key for you, if this one does not, then I guess we'll find it. Then we will get the yellow key, and I'll see you once I have it. Once you get that yellow key, turn your camera northward again, and then you're going to want to enter the most southwestern door, and you're going to open that yellow door, and then you're going to follow it around until you hit a ladder. Then climb down the ladder, climb down the ladder next to it, and then you're going to climb down the last ladder. So now you'll be in the basement, and then you're going to need to kill a zombie. I guess you just have to kill both zombies until they drop a blue key. So then I will see you once we have that. However, do not go through this exit door, because if you end up going through that exit door, you have to do the maze all over again. You need to kill the zombies until you get the blue key. So, you just keep killing them, and then they'll eventually drop it. Once you obtain the blue key, go through the blue door. So now you're going to have to kill Mezahar the Mad, and he uses magic to attack you. And he says some really weird shit above his head, and he can weaken you as he just did to me. But he's pretty easy if you're a higher level, and you're able to wield rune and whatnot. And once you kill him, he will give you a magenta key. Now through this door is a lesser demon, which is level, I believe, 82. He can be safe spotted with every type of combat. However, with melee, you're going to have to flinch him, and I will show you a flinching method once I draw him over and whatnot. But you might be able to just tank him if you feel you are high enough level to tank him. So if you're a melee user, you can just stop him right there, and he will walk away, which is kind of the problem. Is why you just need to keep bringing him back over. What you're going to do is you're going to want to trap him, and this is if you're a low level. Wait till his health bar goes away, and then you attack, and then step back. And you're going to keep doing this. Now, if he walks away, that's kind of a problem, but you can just continue to flinch him until you kill him. And you could even just, actually, you can do this. You don't even have to wait for his health bar to go away. However, when he starts to walk away, he can hit you. So if you just keep going back and forth until you kill him. However, if you are a mage, you can also stand, if you put him right there, you can stand right here. If you're a mage or a ranger, you can attack him from here, and it'll be a safe spot. So I will see you once we kill him. Once you have killed the lesser demon, he should drop another key. It looks like to be a green key. So now you're going to want to go through the door that is corresponding to the key, and then you're going to want to open the chest. Now this will give you Melza, and you have to remember to search it to get Melzahar's map piece. Now you have one of 3 map pieces that we're going to need. So once you finish that, you're just going to go up the staircase, and then go through the exit door, and then through the entrance door that we used to get into the maze. So now you're going to want to make your way over to Port Sarim, and I'll see you in the Port Sarim jail. So once in the Port Sarim jail, you're going to want to find a cell that's housing a goblin called Wormbrain. So you're going to want to talk to him, and then you select the first option. I believe you have a piece of map that I need, and then you can say really any option. However, if you pick the second option and then hit the, and then you can honestly just end the combat. However, if you can just continue to keep clicking through the options that say you'll pay him, then he'll ask for 10k to get the mouthpiece. However, if you have a high enough magic level to telegrab, you can just kill him with magic or range. And then once you end up killing him, you can just telegrab the map piece. Now, if you're wearing armor such as rune or other stuff like that, your magic will be shit. So you're going to want to take all that off just so you can hit. However, it might take a little while still. And then once you finish killing him, you're going to want to telegrab the map part. Oh, well, apparently. telegrab the map part, make sure you have a spot in your inventory, and then you telegrab it, and then you'll have 2 out of 3 parts. So you can put back on your armor, and then make your way to Ice Mountain. Once you are at Ice Mountain, which is west of Edgeville, you will need to go to the top and you will find an NPC called the Oracle. So she should be all the way at the top. You'll see like little like camp, and then she'll be somewhere around there. You're gonna need to talk to the Oracle, and then select the first option. And once she's done talking, you're gonna need to go to the Dwarven Mines, which is just south of Ice Mountain. So I will see you when we're in the little campsite of the Dwarven Mines. So once you are in the little campsite for the Dwarven Mine, there's like a trap door that you can climb down in the little village. So once you climb down that, there's a room that is not the very first one, but if you go down past the first little alcove and you continue to run, there'll be another little alcove that like really has no sort of mining um, icons or anything like that. It'll just be this big square room, and you'll see a magical door. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use your silk on the door, and then you're going to want to use the wizard mind bomb. Now remember to right click it and then hit use so you do not consume it. And then you use your lobster pot, and then your unfired bowl, and then after you have used all of them, it'll open the door and you will walk in, and it'll close behind you. So now once you go to the chest, you can open the chest and you go through some dialogue, and then you search the chest and you will find the last piece of the map. So now you can use each of them together, and then you will have a map of Crandor. You can study it and do whatever you need to do with it. So now you are going to need the hammer, the Crandor map, 90 steel nails, 3 planks, and 2,000 coins. So now you're going to want to make your way to Ned in Draynor village, and I will see you guys there. If you have traveled home, if you hit the home teleport and you still do not have your anti-dragon shield, you can go to the second floor of the Lumbridge Castle and you need to talk to Duke Horatio in the like northeastern room, or if he's outside of it, that is around where he is. So then you have to seek a shield. That is the first option, and then you will hit the first option again, and then hit yes, first option again, and then the second option, and he will give you a anti-dragon shield, which you're going to need to complete the fight for Dragon Slayer. And if you're using mage, or I guess if you're using range, you have to use some sort of crossbow. So I lied when I said you had to talk to Ned right now. You have to go to Port Sarim and talk to Clarence to buy the Lady Lumbridge from him. So I will see you guys there. Once in Port Sarim, you're gonna need to find a NPC called Klarence, like I was saying earlier. He should be up on the second dock, or I guess the third dock, which is like southeast of the jail. You're gonna need to go to the middle, and you'll see this NPC called Klarence. He's like kind of fat, and you say that you'd like to buy her, which is the fourth option. And he said for 2K gold, and then you say, "Yep, sounds good." And then he will take the boat, or take the money, and the boat is now yours. So now you're gonna go onto the boat, climb down the ladder, and you're gonna need to repair the holes. So now this is where the planks are gonna come in. Too handy. Same with the nails. So you're gonna need to use your plank on the hole. You're gonna need to do this 3 times to repair the hole completely. And then once the hole is repaired, you're gonna want to get off the boat, head across the gangplank, and then head back to Ned, which is in Draynor Village. So if you have a glory, teleport there. If not, I will be walking, and I will see you guys there. So once you're in Draynor Village, you're going to want to talk to Ned. He is the dude who sells rope. You also talk to him in the Prince Alley Rescue quest. So you're going to go to the house that is south of the quest sign start for Vampire Slayer, and you're going to talk to Ned. Now you make sure you have your Crandor map in your inventory, or you'll also have to get it from the bank. So then you're going to select your first option, your sailor. Can you sail me to the island? Go through a little bit of dialogue. And then you'll hand him the map, and then he'll be ready for the ship. So now you're going to want to prepare for the fight. Elvarg is weak to stab and range attacks. So if you are using like a scimitar like I am, you just look at the second row with the pop-up. It says control then stab. You're going to use lunge if you're using a scimitar. However, a longsword would work a little bit better. So then you're going to bank all your items and make sure you have food, your anti-dragon shield, and your combat equipment. Elvar, I don't believe can be safe spotted. However, I would bring a full inventory of food and a teleport out just in case you're about to die. So I'm bringing a Varrock teleport with me, and that will be it. So then once you have your combat gear ready, and you think you're ready to fight this dragon of level 83 combat, I believe, 83 or 82 combat, make your way to Lady Lumbridge in Port Sarim, that the ship you just bought, and I will see you guys there. So once you're back at your ship, you're going to want to cross the gangplank, and then you're going to want to talk to Captain Ned, and then you will say, yes, let's go, and you will depart, and then you will see that you will be sailing to Crandor, then you'll stop, and then a little cutscene will start, and then I will be back with you guys when our ship has crash landed. So once you have landed on the shore, you're going to want to make your way up and around this little like semicircle type thing that you're gonna have to follow around. However, you can just click like once you get close to the like entrance sign, you can just click on it and run. However, there are aggressive moss giants and other things around here. Yeah, so once we get down, there's also lesser demons and whatnot. However, there is some good mining spots here if you ever want to mine alone. However, it's nowhere close to a bank, so I don't know why anybody would go here. But anyway, so you want to enter the hole. You're going to jump down the hole, and you'll have a little cutscene happen. You'll see Elvarg at level 83, and then you'll be downstairs with all these skeletons. So, and they are aggressive. So now what you're going to do is, just in case you have to teleport out, Elvarg will not heal. However, if you go past the entrance to Elvarg, you will continue to see like a path, and you will eventually you'll eventually hit some lesser demons, and you're going to keep going past them. And then there's a little door. Now they can continually hit you, so that is a problem. You will lose some health for Elvarg, but however, if you open the wall, it will open a shortcut to the Karajima volcano. So if you end up having to teleport out, you can just get back this way. However, if someone is in your world, I would suggest that you hop worlds to another world so you don't have to fight with two people. Because I don't know that the quest will complete if you do. So now you're going to want to make your way to Elvarg. Like once you have opened the door, if you choose to. Now if you are higher level, you don't have to. And you can just skip right to the fight. However, once you are here, you're going to want to make your way to Elvarg. And using Protect from Magic is always smart because her Fire Breath attack is very hard hitting. So you're going to make your way to Elvarg, and there's a couple of strategies that you can do. However, if you are melee, I would suggest that you stay in melee distance, and she will hit pretty hard. And if you're going to eat, I suggest that you stand under her so you don't waste an attack. And I will see you guys at the end of the fight. Once you have finally killed the dragon, hopefully you don't die as much as I did, as is twice. You're going to rip off her head because you're so freaking awesome. And then her head will go into your inventory as Elvark's head, and then you're going to want to go back to Ozark to complete your quest. So if you have a Varrock teleport, just teleport to Varrock. And I will see you guys in Edgeville talking to Ozak. Once you are back, open the door to Ozark's house and talk to him. And then you will show the head, and then you will get 18,650 strength XP along with the same amount of defense XP, 2 quest points, the ability to wear rune plate bodies, and dragonhide plate bodies. So, if you trade him and you do want to buy, and you'll get some defense levels and attack levels. However, if you do want to buy rune plate bodies, they are 84k, and for green dragonhide bodies, they're 10k. So if you're an Iron Man, that's what you're looking at. The anti-dragon shields are 26k. However, if you are a player that has no restrictions, you can buy them both on a GE for a lot cheaper, so I wouldn't even consider buying them. So that was my Dragon Slayer guide. Remember guys to rate, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. I should be coming out with more guides in near future, hopefully some money making guides. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.